Little People Big World star Matt and Caryn Chandler recently big divorce share announcement today. But why divorce announcement? What happened? Hey everyone, welcome back. I appreciate you coming by today. I want to take a moment to dive into some big news that's been on a lot of people's minds, especially fans of Little People Big World. It involves Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler, two people we've watched share so much of their lives. Recently, Matt shared an update that he and Caryn have ended their engagement. Let's walk through their story together, honor what they built, and understand what this announcement means, not with drama, but with respect. For years, Caryn was a familiar face around Roloff Farms, first as an events manager, then as an assistant to Matt. Fans noticed her strong presence and the easy rapport she had with the Roloff family. That's how this connection began. They started dating in 2017, and though some fans were surprised, a lot of people warmed up to them, seeing how genuine their bond appeared. By April 2023, the two had been together for about 6 years, and Matt proposed. It felt like a hopeful moment. After a long-term relationship, a proposal, a congratulations from fans. The plan was a simple, elegant wedding in 2024. And for a time, it looked like they were on track. But plans shifted. In mid-2024, the wedding was postponed. Matt and Caryn explained it was due to family health concerns. Matt's mother Peggy wasn't well, and of course, Roloff Farms' busy pumpkin season. Around that same time, they stepped back from the cameras when LPBW ended in late 2024 after 25 seasons. That left a sense of unfinished business. No wedding, no finale, and fans were left waiting. Early this year, rumors started swirling about them parting ways. No social media posts together, separate Valentine's Day, reports that they were apart. But they returned to everyone's timeline shortly after. Matt posted from Oregon about returning to Caryn in Arizona, and Caryn showed up on stories confirming they were still together. For a while, it appeared they might be working things out. Then today, July 22, 2025, Matt posted on Instagram to share this message. Caryn and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity. Much love to all. He emphasized that it was mutual, no drama behind the scenes, and that they're grateful for what they had. That's important because it shows they're leaving things with care and kindness. It's a deeply human moment when a long-term relationship, especially one in the public eye, reaches its end. They built a life together that spanned years. Family blending, life transitions, emotions, shared dreams. Ending an engagement after 8 years, especially when wedding plans were postponed, isn't an overnight decision. It's a path that likely involved reflection and thoughtful conversations. They also faced challenges along the way. Caryn once spoke about learning boundaries with Matt's children, his kids from his past marriage to Amy. Blending families can be tricky. It's a big deal when past relationships, ex-partners, farm dynamics, and media attention swirl all together. The postponed wedding in Hawaii or at the farm sparked discussion. Caryn preferred a quiet, private ceremony. Matt had imagined something more public, maybe even farm-centered. Difference in vision doesn't equal conflict, but it does require compromise. When those cultural or emotional differences persist, a relationship can find itself stuck. As fans, we've been hopeful. But we also saw the signs. No wedding follow-through, long silences online, physical distance. When Matt publicly affirmed that they were still together this year, we felt reassurance. But today, that chapter has ended. I'd love to take a moment to reflect on what this means, not just for them, but for all of us who've watched along. It's okay to step back and change course. It's okay for relationships to shift. It's okay to decide that, even after years together, a different path is right. We don't know what's next for either of them, but we do know this. They're handling it with respect. There's no scandal. There's gratitude. There's kindness. That's something worth honoring. So where do they go from here? Matt might continue focusing on Roloff Farms, his speaking, writing, and maybe future media ventures. He's long been transparent with fans and will likely see pockets of his life shared, but probably at a slower pace, more grounded and private perhaps. For Caryn, she's always had her own family, 2 adult children, roots in Arizona. Maybe she'll take time to reconnect with them, rediscover personal interests like interior design, real estate, or just life off camera. She's earned this pause. And us? We can step alongside them with respect, sending compassion instead of criticism, empathy instead of prying. We can simply appreciate the story they shared and wish them well as they close this chapter. I hope this honesty helps you all make sense of the news. Ending an engagement doesn't erase what they had. It doesn't negate their love or their memories. It does, however, signal growth and change. Life continues, healing begins, and better self-awareness blossoms. Thanks for watching and caring enough to be here. If this video resonated with you, maybe because you've experienced something similar, please share your thoughts in the comments. Let's offer some kindness and support. Like this video if you felt seen, subscribe for more updates on the Roloffs and their next chapters, and hit the bell so you won't miss a thing. We'll keep bringing you stories that matter. Real people, real feelings, no hyperbole. Until next time, take care of your heart, honor your journey, and know that sometimes the bravest step forward is choosing a new path. See you in the next video. I really appreciate you being here today. I want to talk about something that's been on a lot of fans' minds lately. It involves Caryn Chandler, who many of us came to know through Little People, Big World, and what's happened since the announcement that she and Matt Roloff have ended their engagement. If you've been keeping an eye on social media or entertainment news, you might have seen stories hinting that Caryn's already moved on with a new boyfriend. Rumors swirl online sometimes, and it can be hard to know what's true. Today, I want to walk us through what's actually been confirmed, what's just speculation, and what Caryn's life is really looking like right now. First, let's get grounded in the facts. As of July 22, 2025, Matt Roloff publicly announced on Instagram that he and Caryn have ended their engagement and are parting ways. He emphasized that it was mutual, respectful, and that they're grateful for the time they shared. From their 2017 dating start to the 2023 engagement, it was an 8-year relationship, years of building something meaningful together. All signs are that they're handling this transition with care. But since the split, some blogs, message boards, and gossip sites have suggested that Caryn is already seeing someone new. Maybe she was spotted on a casual outing, or maybe a trusted source claimed she's dating again. But here's the truth. There's no reliable evidence to support any of those rumors. No statement from Caryn, no photos, no meaningful confirmation. When someone in the public eye goes single, people want updates, especially in the romance department. Headlines that mention secret boyfriend get more attention, even when they lack substance. Some people expect immediate rebound, especially after a major life event. But not everyone moves at that pace, and that's perfectly okay. Here's a healthy reminder. Just because someone else decides to move on quickly doesn't mean everyone does. Sometimes, the best relationships we have are with ourselves, undistracted by romance, focused on healing and growth that makes sense. After a long-term relationship in the spotlight, especially one linked to a high-profile family and a reality show, taking space is understandable. The cancellation of LPBW in late 2024 removed the public storyline. From interviews, it sounds like Caryn values a calm, low-profile life now. So, does Caryn have a new relationship? Right now, the answer remains no reliable proof. It's entirely possible she's taking time to heal, or rediscover herself, or provide support to her loved ones after a significant life change. Now, you might be wondering, why is this rumor so persistent? A few reasons come to mind. When someone in the public eye goes single, people want updates, especially in the romance department. Headlines that mention secret boyfriend get more attention, even when they lack substance. Some people expect immediate rebound, especially after a major life event. But not everyone moves at that pace, and that's perfectly okay. Here's a healthy reminder. Just because someone else decides to move on quickly doesn't mean everyone does. Sometimes, the best relationships we have are with ourselves, undistracted by romance, focused on healing and growth.